So breathing. For me, the general rule about breathing is that you don't try to breathe. But because then people get into this whole thing like there's a right way of breathing,
Yeah.
and then that's just a real drag. But if you just remind yourself like, oh my God, breathing, I forgot. And so then what you do is you just watch your breathing. And so usually when you remind yourself to remember to bring your awareness to your breathing, then your breathing will slow down and it will get deeper. And when it slows down and gets deeper, it's usually kind of helps your whole body and your mind and your emotions to kind of get into a better place. And there's no should, because that's just such a drag when people are like, you should be breathing a different way.
Yeah.
So that would be like number one about breathing, is that if you just remember, awareness of breath, it makes it easier to love yourself and to be present. Now with the children, especially the little ones, it's really cool to have things be more visual. And you're just going to have to excuse me and whoever's watching, because we live in Vermont, and I know that some people are very disgusted with armpit hair. So if you're one of those people, get over it. Okay, so what I do with the children is, like, sometimes I will breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now, what they're going to do, the kids, is they're just going to watch you. They're just going to be like... Because it's not every day they see adults doing something like that. So it doesn't matter so much if they do it or not. But I did it really subtly with you right now. But sometimes with the children, we might either be sitting or standing. And how is that? That's okay? And okay, we're going to breathe in, up to the sky, and out. So what I'm doing is really exaggerated. I'm doing a exaggerated sound, an exaggerated motion, because for us, like, we we know what it is to breathe in and out. But with the little babies and toddlers and children, like, they might have never kind of brought any awareness to, like, their respiratory system. So it's kind of like a playful way, because they're very visual, right? So when you do the breathing in and up to the sky and breathing out, and you can even go all the way down, which is, really great for the lower back. And it's just, it's very interesting to them. It's very new.
It is new.
But the other thing is that it's very basic. And so when you're doing the dance, right? Dancing, it's the up and the down. And also in dancing, there's the breathing in and expanding, and then breathing out and kind of releasing. So just like you're doing with the drum, you're doing the faster, the slower, the softer, and the louder, right? this is a way of kind of using the breath to do that. Now, there's something I love doing with the breathing, and you'd have to kind of gauge this out with, because sometimes your children are so little, and then sometimes they're older. You can definitely do that, like breathing in and out. And I would do that as long as they have attention spans. Because if you can do this kind of breathing in and out, I mean, for goodness sakes, I mean, if you can do it for like a minute and a half or two, then go for it. Because it's going to be great for you. And then you can do it like you were doing it, opening and closing too. Yeah?